Hello everyone and welcome back to the Custard experience and welcome back to Autonauts. Just a note, this episode is going to be about half filled, with the first half being what did I do since the last episode and the second half being some new things that we're doing in this episode. The reason for that is I've spent several hours since the last episode trying to sort out the food crisis that I failed to fix in the previous episode. I think I've kind of got that on track, and I'm going to talk about exactly what I did first. So what did I do? One of the first things I did is I paused my WoW to research. I didn't want my research to finish while I was trying to fix things off camera, so I've paused those. So let me just unpause those for again now. So those 4 bots, I'll just unpause them. There we go. Okay, so what did I do to try to sort out the food crisis? For one thing, I increased the storage space of the clay pot storage here in the kitchen, and what else? Oh, I reprogrammed some of the bots and added some more bots into the process here. So each of these rows now have multiple bots bringing loose weeds into the pots. I added more fuel bringers to the kitchen, so I've got, I think, 3 bots that's now bringing fuel into there we go. These guys standing around with planks, they're waiting to put planks into the cauldrons and the pots. I made the fuel guys use planks instead of poles because planks definitely provide more fuel than poles do. What else? It turns out I didn't realize weeds don't need to be planted in holes. So I recovered about 7 hole digger bots for the weeds. I did not realize that they did not need to be planted in holes. They can just be planted straight in soil. So that's sped up the production of weeds considerably, because I had a bunch of bots waiting for holes to be dug before they could plant the weeds. So this is looking a bit better. However, I did, and you'll see there's a path leading out of town and going north, and that ends up in a berry and mushroom and weed farm here at the top, out of the way. Thank you, cooking technology. You finished. All right. Buttered bread. And naan. Carrot curry and naan. Oh, that's quite cool. Fish pie. Pumpkin pie. Mushroom pie. Apple pie. These are all the tier 5 things. Good dough pastry. Good flour. Millstone. Good oven. Grist mill. Alright, where was I? Okay, so these 3 farms at the top here, they all gather into their own storages over here, and then I've got 1 or 2 bots with a cart just moving between these storages and the storages here in the kitchen. That reminds me, I need to extend that path a bit. It doesn't quite extend to all the bots in that area. I just wanted them to be walking a little bit faster. I think this worked. They do follow this path diagonally, so that's quite cool. I think if I give this guy the diagonal path, he will follow it as well. Of course, there's a berry bush in the way. I hope. Okay, it's going to take a while. So that doesn't look too wonderful, but the bots don't care about paths looking wonderful. Yeah, I need to sort out the mushroom farming a little bit. They I need to add some bots there, but mushrooms are not my problem. Berries were the big problem. Alright, what else did I do? The clay. I extended the clay production, the clay raw pot production out because we were running low on clay pots, and as you can see, we're still running low on clay pots. You will notice that I have an army of bots. I think it's about 12 bots that dig for clay. And it's not enough. We're running low on clay. We will deal with that in the second half of this episode. I also changed these 2 kilns to be clay pot kilns rather than bricks, because at the moment I'm not doing anything with the bricks, and I felt that having more kilns would help, and it kind of helped for a little bit until I started running out of the raw clay pots. So I had to add these, and now I'm just running out of clay, and that's now the bottleneck. So once I sort out the clay, I might end up just putting these back to the clay bricks again, and I've got the original guy that does these 2 clay brick kilns still just they stopped, so I'll just reactivate him when I end up doing that. What else did I do? Nothing in the cereal storage. The folk seem to be happy, even though some of the food storages seem to be empty. They do seem to end up getting sufficient food to produce the 1,000 times WAV. So I'm going to call the food crisis solved for now. There's definitely a problem with the clay pots, and we will deal with that in the second bit of this episode. I didn't do anything else. I think. Let me see. No. These are all just carrying on working as they should. We are definitely running low on crude metal, and these guys are also just. You'll see that in the bottom right hand corner of the screen there, this is called trace metal ore deposits, and hopefully we can sort that out in the second half of the episode as well, just like with the clay. And what I mean with that is, if you look at, I suppose you can't see it. Yeah, no, you can't really. So maybe I can show it with this. No, doesn't. Okay. So I spotted on the wiki. I was reading, is there a way to make clay better? And I spotted on the wiki for the game that there's a thing called a rich clay deposit. And I couldn't find. I looked on the map, all of these flashing spots. None of them say rich clay deposit. And I thought, oh, that must be a bad seed then for my map. But it turns out, and here's the thing we're going to do in this episode. It turns out when you use a metal pick, one of these, a crude metal pick, and you mine clay deposit, or in fact trace metal deposits, underneath those layers you find rich clay deposits, and in this case non-trace metal ore deposits. And what those are, they can just be dug up, similar to these guys already. They can just be dug up. For clay it's 60% faster, and for metal it's 50% faster. So that's totally something I really want to do. So what I'll do this episode is not much other than extend my metal processing section here to include a metal pick station with a metal pick storage, and I'll create a bot that will mine out the normal clay deposits and the trace metal deposits, so we can expose the rich clay deposit and the normal non-trace metal deposits. So that's what I'd like to do this episode. What that is going to look like is I need to extend my metal area. So what I'll do is before I do that, let me queue up 2 of these. I'm going to have to queue up another 2 of those. And what else? Maybe, you know what, I'll just queue up 4 of those and 4 of those. And for good measure, I've got 18 of these, I'll just add a couple more of these. Because why not? Okay. Now, what I could do is I can just plan it out. Oh, that's more research done. Butter. Crude milking shed. Okay. And a butter churn. Oh, that reminds me. Let me go and sort out the research while we have all of this wove being collected. I'm going to have to do leeches eventually. You know what, it's going to have to be these 2 for now. So I need to fetch a hay bale and fleece. Fleece first. Wow, running low on fleece. Yikes. But I think we're still good. These guys are not complaining about lack of clothing, anything like that, so we're good. Okay, so hay bale goes there. So while he's doing that, I can plan out the area here. So I need 3 wide for the metal thing. I'm going to just duplicate this. So yeah, so I'll add 3 wide. I'm going to add a 4th one. There. And I'll add a gate here again. And I'll close this up. Technically I don't need to go that far because I'm clearing up this one. Okay. So there's my, yep. Okay, research is going. How's this doing? Oh, and don't have enough crude metal. Oh, there it is. Okay, I need the thing that I want to improve the thing. Okay, so I can grab these in the meantime and sort that out. I can just add them into the row, yeah. And electricity pole, beautiful. Okay, let me just move that stick out the way so that I can add another one in there. Okay, perfect. There we go. I can move one of these in the meantime. So I think just there is fine. Let me give you some flooring. Thank you, and I want you to be a metal pick maker. Crude metal and a pole. Oh, alright. There's not even metal plates like this one is. Okay. New bot. An X cleanup bot. So metal, crude, metal pick. Okay, so this should be a fairly standard program. I think it's probably going to be the same as. No, it's not. Oh, okay, that's a new one. Crude metal pick. I need a pole. I need a piece of crude metal. Fine. So before I program you, let me go and drop my spade because I'm going to go and grab a pole and stick it in my backpack. And we're running low on poles. Awesome. Oh, it must be because these things are being built. Cool. All these. Yeah, well, maybe. Okay. Grab a pole. Cool. And put it in your backpack, please. Thank you. Then where's my crude metal? might have to wait for crude metal to arrive, because I've got a couple that want crude metal. Okay, so let me just pause you, because I am your boss. Right. So I can pause those, and then when the bot arrives with more crude metal, which is not going to be here for a while. No. Why is that there? Do I not have a bot that's picking up? Can I? Thank you. So I will go and just put one in there and then take it out again. Then that's enough for me to show the bot what the program looks like. Okay, so drop and pick up. Cool. Alright, so then how many of those do I need? Just the one. Beautiful. So then I can bring the metal, crude metal here, take out of my backpack and do that. Okay. So I move there and I do those two until my hands are empty. So that will mean he drops the metal, grabs the pole out, drops the pole, grabs nothing out, then his hands are empty, and then it's done. Okay. Beautiful. And then let's store these in a box. I guess I'm gonna say there. Sure. Okay, so that's an easy one. It's fairly straightforward. A tool making bot. There's nothing special there. Wait and do that until that is full, and then do that favor, please. I think that's fine. Okay. So now I can do a clay miner, I guess. So first things first is, if your hands are empty, please fetch a crude metal pick. Then left click, I guess. I haven't done this, so I don't know what this looks like. So let's see what happens if I just left click there. What does he do? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So I guess I can just do that. I guess I just have to do that once. Just get the bot going. Just do that forever. Can have my pick. Go. But now I guess my clay diggers, they might not automatically pick up. They just look for clay. They look for clay deposit. Oh. Where's my miner? Not repeat. If hands empty. Your hands on that empty guy. So are you? Okay. Oh, he went look. Okay. Okay, so I think that's fine. He can just start digging, and when he's about halfway through, I can get the clay diggers to just start digging, looking for rich clay deposit instead of clay deposit. Unless they already do. It looks like they might be picking it up automatically. Okay, beautiful. That's fine. So I don't need to do anything else then. So I'm going to do a MetalMiner as well. Do we have a second pick yet? We do have a second pick. Beautiful. What are you doing? Did I miss a program here? I did. Until the station is empty, please. Good lord. Until the station is empty. Thank you. Wow. Don't know how I managed to mess that up. Okay, if hands are empty, then just come here and sure, just dig that up forever. So my miners can, sorry, my metal diggers can dig faster. I did not know that this was a thing. I clearly have not played the game enough. So just look for trace metal in that area. And do that forever. Yes, please. And there's your pick that you can start. There we go, metal ore deposits. Let's see how the clay guy's doing. Oh, okay, he's doing well, I think. It looks like they are, yes, they are picking up the to them a rich clay deposit, and clay deposit looks exactly the same. That's excellent. And if this is not helping enough, well, it does seem to be helping. We're getting more clay in already, so that's awesome. Okay, that's great. How's the metal doing? Because he's taking a bit of time to mine it, but he'll catch up. Okay, beautiful. That's the very minimum that I wanted to achieve in this episode, actually. What I can do is I can pick these up. And are these finished? No, they're not. Okay, so they're still going. I'm glad that I managed to get one at least. Where's my metal miner? Yeah, he's really going at it. Okay, beautiful. What else can I do? Is there... Oh, that's useful to check. Is there a stone version of... Oh, there is a rich stone deposit. Ooh. Okay. Guess what we're doing? We're doing a stone miner. One. And we are fetching a pick. Actually, I'm gonna reduce the number of picks that I'm storing to just one chest. 40 feels very overkill. Stone miner. The reason I have stone miner 1 is because I've got several stone areas. Well, then again, I can just move them around. I don't have to make lots of duplicates. Alright, if your hands are empty, then that's, where's... okay, well, the stone is full. I suppose I don't need this stone then. Yeah, and actually, let me just do the small one first. We'll see how long it takes. Okay, yes please. Mine that out. Whatever. Thank you. Do we have rich? Oh, beautiful. What have I been missing? So this, yeah, the stone, the metal. Okay, so it doesn't matter which pick you use. Oh no, where are you? Stone miner, come back here. Oh, okay. The hopes, what the whole point of this was, is that I wanted to increase the amount of clay that I generate so that I can increase the amount of raw clay pots that I make, so that I can increase the amount of baked clay pots that I make. For one, because these guys are, I need to actually stop them. They're currently moving clay pots between the clay area and the kitchen area, and I've had to change their program to not wait for their cart to be full when they're picking up in this area, because I was running low on baked clay pots in the kitchen area. So this doesn't seem like I am doing much better with my clay production there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get the miner to come and mine that little clay area there as well, because then I can just add some diggers in here and add more clay in here. Okay, so this didn't help as much as I was hoping. So yeah, I think that's the plan. So I'm gonna have to add a bunch of diggers and gatherers over here and get them to go and park their gathered clay in this storage box. Let me move that clay out your way, little bot. Here we go. Okay, I suppose you can just stop and come here. I'll use you at some other point in time. How are you doing? Wow, that's really slow. Maybe I can just use this guy. I don't know. Pick. I'll borrow your pick. Thank you. Let me show you how to mine metal. I suppose I could just copy this guy's one, but whatever. So that can go a bit faster. We've got a slight surplus of crude metal, so that's good. Make that a bit smaller. Yes, thank you. Come on, move that over there. MetalMiner number 2. Yeah. That's all you're doing. Please go. And then our stone miner, he's not quite done yet. Okay. Oh, no, MetalMiner, come back here. No, you. Come back here, just come to me. You can have your pick back. Sorry. Go. Thank you. Okay. I will make you be a crafter, not metal. And I'll put you into the crafters. Wow, I've got 100 crafters. Who's paused here? The metal plates. Why did I pause the metal plates? Oh, that's right. They were stealing the metal that I was using. What else did I... it is the BP. Metal... Crude metal, there we go. Alright. I have a habit of doing that. Pausing bots so that I can do a thing and then forgetting that I paused them. Okay. There we go. So, not a totally very exciting episode. However, we achieved slightly improved food at the very least, because we now have at least consistent clay pot storage in the kitchen area. We have better, although not perfect yet, clay and clay pot production. It's getting there. I might have to throw some more bots in there. I will add these on after the episode. That's not very exciting to watch. That's still going. We're starting to get faster metal mining, so that's good. And then the stone, it's also going to start getting mined a bit faster, but stone wasn't that big of a problem anymore. Do we have, yes we do have those, now that I have my blueprint CrudeMetalBot unpaused. Awesome. Alright, that is it for this episode. My name is Newt, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. See ya.